Hey, my name is Marin. Thank you for joining me. We will be doing a 30-minute flow class today. So begin by finding a comfortable seated posture, and that really could be any way. Okay, so don't be limited by what you see. Listen more to the words versus how it looks. So a seated posture that feels comfortable for you. You can close your eyes as you settle into your seat. And just notice if you feel balanced, and offer yourself any adjustments to your posture, to the way you are holding your body, that will allow you to remain here for just 30 seconds. Just become aware of your breath as you settle into your body. And noticing what it feels like to shift your weight back a little bit, or shift it forward a little bit. Just notice the subtle and sometimes loud sensations that arise. Feel your expansive, deep inhale and a full-bodied, surrendered exhale. For these next few breaths, really support your torso in expanding. So with your inhale, feeling your ribs expand away from each other and reach away from center. Your belly inflates, your sides, your back. And your exhale, feel your whole torso come back to neutral as you empty all the way out. Do that 2 more times. Be mindful that you're not just lifting your shoulders. Really feel and assist that expansion. The intercostal muscles between the ribs, the obliques, the whole diaphragm, back, sides. Let it all go. And 1 more time. At the bottom of your next exhale, just invite in a few moments of some simple movement of rocking your ribs or tipping forward and back for a cat-cow. Just 1 more breath of movement, and then come back into relative stillness in your seated posture. So as we prepare to move into our flow, just keep in mind that breath comes first. If at any point you notice you've stopped breathing or losing track of your breath, then simplify, slow down, reconnect, and then join back in when you're ready. And if there is an intention that you would like to set for your practice, an intention is really about what kind of energy do you want to create for yourself today. So in movement and breath, you're going to create energy, but what flavor of energy do you want today? It could be joy, presence, fire, passion, creativity, and the list goes on. So what is your intention? What do you desire? What do you want to be in the practice of? Infuse that into your breath. We'll take 3 more. Deep inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Inhale. One more. Next inhale, both arms reach up overhead. Lengthen your spine. And then exhale, tip forward and make your way into your child's pose position. So we'll go with knees wide, bum tracks towards your heels. But don't worry about getting your bum all the way to your heels. If you have lots of tension or pain in the knees, sometimes keeping it up a little bit higher or bringing your knees together or further apart. So again, I'm not going to do this throughout the entire practice of giving you lots of options, but in the beginning here, really pay attention to how we can move through a practice in a way that really serves each one of us individually. There's always a way, there's always a modification. So pay attention to your body and just know that motion is lotion. Okay? If you are moving and you're breathing, you are doing your body good. So we don't need to get caught up on doing it right or being perfect. Those are all really just illusions. And so 2 more breaths here. Allow your forehead to really melt into your mat or whatever you're practicing on. 1 more. Now with your next inhale, bring yourself up into your tabletop. Spread your fingers, wrists below shoulders, knees below your hips. We'll just take a few breaths here of cat-cow or shaking your hips side to side. So moving with your breath and allowing your spine to move like a smoke coming off a candle or a wave in the ocean. Just a couple more breaths to feel that gentle, nourishing movement. And it also gives you an opportunity to really check in with where you might feel a little bit more tight or tense, so that you can be really aware and in your body as we move through this dynamic practice. 1 more breath. Let it all go. Down dog. Spread your fingers. Tailbone reaches up high. Heels down towards the ground, but don't worry if they don't touch. Just know the direction they're going. Hug your belly button up. Let your head hang heavy. Now push down with your hands and your feet so you're active. You're creating this position. Your body is engaged. And take a few moments to notice, where can you engage and really use your strength, and where can you let go? What can be held here? Just be curious about what that feels like in your body, what happens, the ripple effect or the confusion. Just be with that. 1 more breath. Next inhale, look in between your hands, step or hop your feet forward. Feet hip distance, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Now take a moment in this forward fold, let your head hang, and feel the weight in both feet. You can have your hands on the ground, or you might be up a little higher, so you can stay here. Okay. Now feel all 4 corners of both feet pushing down into the ground. And then a little bit more weight back so that your weight is in your heels, your toes can lift, yet you're still able to push down with all 4 corners. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. All the way up, stand up, inhale. Push down to lift. And exhale, forward fold. Legs strong, creating this fluid movement, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your high plank, tip forward with your inhale, exhale, knees down, lower chaturanga. Feel your elbows brush against your ribs. Untuck your toes, inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. Be still or find some gentle movement. 1 more breath. Next inhale, look in between your hands, step or hop your feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Check out your feet, make sure they're hip distance, toes are pointing forward. And you can even check when you're in your standing positions that the outside of your ankle is in the same line as the baby toe pad when it's lifted. So we want to line up that and then squish it back down. Okay? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push down, legs strong. Inhale, reach up high, little back bend. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Push into the earth. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Fill your lungs, tip forward, and lower chaturanga. Squeeze in next to your ribs. Untuck your toes. Up dog or cobra. Reach your heart forward, push down. Exhale, tip your tailbone up high, squeeze your belly button up. Down dog. 2 breaths. Push your hands into the floor. 1 more. With your inhale, right foot steps forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee. We're going to move dynamically. Inhale. Exhale, tip back for half Hanuman. Getting into the calf and hamstring. 2 more. Inhale, you can keep your hands down or lift them up. Lengthening, lifting out of your waist. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Hug your tailbone back. Half Hanuman. Inhale, tip forward. Lift your back knee, step back, down dog. 1 breath here. Left foot steps forward with your inhale. Drop your back knee, exhale. Inhale, lift as you tip forward, hug your right hip forward. Exhale, half Hanuman. Inhale, hands can stay down or lift up, reach to lengthen. Exhale, tip back. Inhale, forward, push into the floor. Lift and lengthen, create space to reach your heart through the frame of your shoulders. Exhale, hands come down. Lift your back knee, step back, down dog. 2 breaths here. Hollow out your armpits, hug your ribs in, tailbone up. 1 more breath. With your inhale, look in between your hands, step or hop forward, halfway lift, and fold with your exhale. And a generous bend into your knees for these folds so you can allow your body to really hang forward. Do that again, halfway lift, inhale. Bend your knees, your belly contacts your thighs, and let it all go. Now stand all the way up with your inhale, reach up, look up, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, step back, high plank, fill your lungs, tip forward, and lower chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up high to the sky. Big step through. Warrior 1. Back foot turns to a 45. Generous bend into your right knee. Hug your right hip back. Inhale, arms up. 1 breath. Exhale, hands down. Step back, down dog. Flow through. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Other side. Left leg up. Inhale. Big step through. Back foot turns to a 45. Lunge forward. Push both feet into the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Step back, down dog. And flow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. 3 breaths here. You can take a child's pose if down dog is not feeling restorative for you today. 2 more. Last one. Let's meet in down dog. Right leg up high to the sky. Inhale. Knee to nose. Exhale. Tip forward so you get into that plank position. Inhale back up for your 3-legged dog. Exhale, tip forward to your right tricep. Your knee comes forward. Inhale all the way up. Across your body, left tricep. Inhale up. Big step through, crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Hug your right hip back. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Inhale, bring your body up. Now just pause here as you feel into your posture. We want to make sure that we are getting into the hip flexor. So bend your back knee and then feel your pelvis. I want to make sure that the pelvis is in a neutral position. So generally a little tuck under. Okay, so you can see the difference there if it's tilted back. Okay, we want to get it in neutral and then straighten your leg from there. Couple breaths here. All right, with your exhale, come forward. We're going to move into a side plank on the opposite side. So we're right side. Right foot comes down. Right hand reaches forward. Left hand up. So we want to make sure that we have more than a 90-degree angle in the armpit. Left hip up high. Left hand up. And then find your tree pose. So your knee is lifted. One more breath. Now see if you can keep your leg in tree pose. Tip forward into your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Release your foot back. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And down dog. 2 breaths here. One more. Left leg lifts up high. Knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Left tricep. Inhale up. Right tricep. Inhale up. Big step through in between your hands. Finding your crescent lunge, push into the floor. Hug your left hip back. Bend into your back knee. Find that neutral pelvis, ribs above pelvis. Straighten, reach your thigh to the sky from here. Feel your breath. Find that expansion. One more. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands come down. Left foot steps back. We're going to move into a left-sided plank. All right, hips up high. Right hand up. Low ribs tuck in. Find your tree. All right, so you can move back into your side plank or stay in tree. Rotating into our high plank. Inhale, tip forward, and lower chaturanga. Foot steps back, inhale, up dog or cobra. Down dog, 2 breaths. All right, inhale forward. Exhale, lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Take a look up in between your hands with your inhale. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift. And fold. Make sure your feet are hip distance. Utkatasana. Bomb down. Core tight. Squeeze in. Hands reach up. Lengthen from tailbone to crown. Push into both feet. Bring more weight into the heels. Your toes might even lift. Feel that fire build. One more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step back, tip forward, inhale. Lower chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Right leg up high, inhale. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Pause here. One more breath. Back up with your inhale. Big step through in between your hands. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Feel your posture, roll your shoulders back, create space across your chest. One more breath. Warrior 2. Back foot turns parallel to the short edge. Get low, open your hips. Feel that rotation as you lengthen and reach. Extended side angle. Bring your right elbow to the inside of your right knee. Point your fingers towards your big toe. Tuck your ribs. Left shoulder peels back. One more breath. And exhale. You can stay here or move into the bind. Drop your shoulder a little deeper. Wrap around. Use the anchor of your hands and shoulder into your knee. Tuck your low ribs and then open your left shoulder. Chin up towards the sky. One more breath. Exhale, release. Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand reaches forward of your right foot. You can bring it on a block or a book. Load up your right leg. Left leg lifts. Have your left hand on your hip or heart. Flex your left foot. Point your toes towards the wall. Open up the front of your pelvis. Strong leg. Left hand can reach up. You can stay here or we pulse. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, straighten. Two more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more inhale. And left hand comes down. Left foot comes down. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold. Utkatasana, thumb down, hands up. Feel your breath. One more. Hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen. Left elbow, right knee. Push your palms towards each other. Hug your left hip back, low belly up. One more breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, bomb back. More weight into your heels. Low ribs in, shoulders back. Inhale, hands to heart. Lengthen, inhale, push palms together. Exhale, twist, right elbow, left knee. Keep your bum down. Right hip back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Fill your lungs, tip forward and lower. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, hold. Squeeze in. Feel your forearms pull towards each other without moving. Push down. One more breath. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, step through. Ooh, crescent lunge. One breath. Warrior two. Get low. Feel your breath cultivate more fire. Hold it steady. One more deep breath. Extended side angle, exhale. Keep pushing down through both feet. You can stay right here or move into the bind. With your exhale, drop your shoulder. Reach around. Shoulder into knee, knee into shoulder, low ribs in. Reach your right shoulder up, chin up. 2 breaths. Stay connected to the pinky side of the right foot. Push down. One more. Release the bind if you're in it. Eyes just above your left foot on the floor or block. Load up your left leg. Right hand to your chest or hip. All 4 corners of your left foot push into the floor. Right foot flexed. Stack your hips. Feel your breath. Now you can stay right here or we pulse. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. One more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale here. Inhale. Right hand down, right foot down. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll move into crow. Bring your hands down to the ground, deep bend into your knees. You can come up onto your toes. Knees go wide, so they're in your armpits or on the outside of your triceps. Bend into your elbows, tip forward. And then pull your toes and your heels up as you squeeze energetically your forearms towards each other. One more breath. Hop back, high plank. Inhale, tip forward. Lower chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. And child's pose. Knees wide. Reach your hands forward. We'll just take 3 breaths here. Again, connecting with that whole torso expanding feeling. Okay, just pay attention to that. And even getting those intercostal muscles in the ribs moving can be like doing a bicep curl for the first time in the gym, so they might be really sore after. But this is an effortful engagement, practicing expanding those breathing muscles. Let's do 2 more here. With your next inhale, bring your body up. We'll move onto our belly. Bring your chin to the ground and your hands interlock at the base of your tailbone. Inhale, lift your shoulders. Squeeze them towards each other. Reach your fists down towards your heels and then lift. Push your pelvis into the floor. Lift your feet. Lift your hands. Lift your heart. Lift your chin. One more breath. Exhale down, left ear to the ground. Go palms up. And take a couple breaths. Next inhale, bring your chin back down to the ground. And we'll do a bow pose. Bend into both knees. Reach for the crease of where your leg meets your foot. Have your knees about 6 inches apart or hip distance apart. And with your inhale, shoulders up and back. Push your feet into your hands. Lift your heels. Lift your heart. Tip forward. Keep lifting. Keep breathing. One more. And exhale down. Right ear down. And palms up. So one more breath. We'll roll onto our back. Let's take a couple breaths once you're on your back so that you can just feel yourself land in this new orientation. All right, bring your feet close towards your bum with your knees bent. We'll do a low bridge, so push down through both feet and feel that fire, that engagement move up your legs all the way into your glutes. More into your heels now, push down and lift your hips up. So starting here with lots of muscle engagement in the back sides of both legs, with your toes lifted, squeeze your heels towards your bum without moving them. Really get those hamstrings to engage as you lift, squeeze your glutes. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly drop your toes, drop your hips down, and once you land, bring your feet out wide and just do really gentle side to side motion. Not worrying about going into your fullest expression here. Just keep it subtle. Be with your breath. One more. All right, we'll do that one more time. Bring your feet underneath your knees. Push down, feel the connection to the floor. Inhale, squeeze everything in the back side of your body as you lift. Now lift your toes and push down more through your heels. Hug your heels towards your bum. Feel that fire. One more deep breath. Exhale, lower. Let it all go. And again, walk your feet wide and a gentle side to side. Slow, mindful breathing here. All right. We will do one wheel. You can stay with low bridge. If you'd like to move into wheel, bring your feet, same setup as low bridge. You're gonna bring your hands up, fingers point towards your shoulders, elbows point up, get your palms on the ground, lift your hips, roll weight into your shoulders, push down through both hands, and lift up. Now we wanna make sure that we're not just in our low back here. So as you push into your hands, reach your heart forward. Let your head hang. Strong, solid arms. Heart reaches forward. Breath flowing. One more. Exhale, tuck your chin, bend at your elbows, drop back down. And now again, walk your feet wide. And perhaps go a little deeper now with that side to side motion. We're going to move into a supine twist. So next time your knees drop to the left, keep them going. Now you can keep your legs staggered, if that feels good, or you could bring your right leg on top of left. Lengthen your spine, and then roll your right shoulder towards the ground. Feel your breath move through this new shape. One more deep inhale. Let it all go, exhale. Slight engagement in your core. Lift your right leg and then your left. Once your whole spine is flat, find happy baby, either grabbing onto your shins or bottoms of your feet with your elbows on the insides of your knees. And hug your knees down. Heels pretty much right above your knees, if that works in your body. A little bit of pressure of elbows into knees, opening your groin, but keeping that muscle engagement by hugging your legs into your knees simultaneously. One more full breath here. With your exhale, release your feet and just take a moment to reach your hands and legs up and give them a little shake, a little wiggle, a little wave. One more breath. And then drop your feet down, walk them wide, and this time we're going to drop them all the way to the right. And either leave them staggered or left on top of right. Lengthen your spine, keeping your left hip on top of your right. Now roll your left shoulder open. Being really gentle here, we don't need to push ourselves to the furthest point possible. That's not actually how we create flexibility. What we want is mobility, muscles that know how to engage and how to release, and when it's appropriate for either one. And it's through that strength and mobility that we actually have natural access to our flexibility. So we can be gentle here. That's how we open our body up. One more breath. A slight engagement in your core as you lift left leg up and then right. And then we're going to hug our knees in towards chest. You can interlock your fingers or wrap to get your palms on your elbows. Okay, so just go with whatever feels challenging but easeful. And we want to find that nice middle point in pretty much all of our poses. Let's see if you can relax your shoulders down while maintaining that hugging in sensation. Your feet are parallel, they're not crossed. And reach your tailbone gently towards the floor. And breathe. One more. With your exhale, extend your body wide. Find your Shavasana. Just take a few breaths with your legs long, your feet flop, your arms extended out wide with your palms up. Your head could be on a pillow or flat on the ground. And just gift yourself just a minute or two here. Just Just be with that expansive, functional breath. Just feeling and enjoying your body in stillness. And notice how even within stillness, there is actually a lot of movement. Just being with your breath for one more minute. Observe and be with the constant flux of expansion and contraction. Just 3 more breaths. Let's take one more deep inhale with an audible sigh out. Now invite some movement back into your body. Moving as if you were waking up from a nap. Keep moving until your whole body has been touched. It's moving in whatever way feels nourishing for you today. And then when you're ready, you can roll onto your left or right side. We'll take one breath in the fetal position. Support yourself back up to seated. And we'll close our practice here in your comfortable seated position. Just take a moment here and notice how you feel now. Thank you for taking this precious time to be with yourself, to be with your breath, to be in movement, and to be with me. I'm grateful. Namaste.